Hey guys, what's up? It's a Looney TNT. So, just doing my Apex Crystal stuff. But I have a question. And, I'm very curious on everybody's opinion on this. Are you still playing World of Warcraft? And is World of Warcraft worth playing at the moment? Now, the reason I ask this is because a lot of players have seemed just to almost give up on the game until Legion comes out, which is very understandable because right now, if you are not a raider, if you are not a PvPer, if you're one of those players who just like to play the content, or maybe you're just burnt out of doing everything that you've been doing for the last, man, how many months, I can completely understand that because as a newer player to raiding, I've been starting to raid and I've been having a lot of fun with it, and it's pretty cool. But if you started raiding right when Hellfire Citadel came out and you've already done everything that you've wanted to do, you've already got the gear that you've wanted, what really is left to do? Because I'm still getting gear. I still got a long way to go. I've still got a lot of pieces that I need. But let's say you're a heroic raider. Well, if you've already cleared everything and you have every single piece of gear that you need from heroic, because let's be honest, being able to join a mythic guild is a very time-consuming thing, and something that is not the easiest thing to do if you don't have time. So to be able to actually become a mythic raider is a whole nother step, and a lot of players do not want to take that extra step because all the time they're going to have to put into it. What's left? I guess you can argue you can grind for mounts and things like that, but if you don't have the urge to play, why pay for the game? And I think a lot of players that even watch my videos have stopped playing World of Warcraft for a little bit. They still, they still keep up with times and they still check out what's going on with the game. But I think a lot of people are just taking a break and they're not really worried about interacting with the game, and it's pretty much just a waste of time. Some players actually like to continue to play with their garrison, and that's actually an aspect that a lot of players have said they were doing. The kind of the stuff that they were putting behind a time wall, like the legendary ring and stuff. A lot of people have their legendary ring. I'm actually currently trying to get my legendary ring. I still have my 690, I believe it is. And I'm working on the 615, working on all those little, I don't even know if they're in my bag somewhere. See if I can find them. These, those tablets where you need like 900. Yeah, these things right here, these runes. I'm close to it. I'm halfway done with my last tablet. But unless you're Apex grinder, which I do not like to grind Apex crystals, and I'm actually doing it right now just because it's I need some oil. So it's actually going to give me 1,500 oil, and because I'm gonna need oil for my what is it? The next part of the legendary where you have to do the shipyard thing. So I'm grinding for some oil right now. I better loot this thing too. It's worth 6 gold. Might as well, right? So that's why I'm doing this. I need to do 5 of these to get I think it's 1,500 oil, which is gonna benefit me a lot in the long run. And then I need to start actually doing the dailies in Tanan Jungle. But, man, I hate dailies too. There's just a lot of stuff that I'm not excited about World of Warcraft right now. But when you start thinking about the good stuff that they did, like the raids and things, I think the raids have been really, really good. The leveling experience has been really good. But once you level once and maybe you do it twice, it's like, oh, do I really have to do all this over again? And it just starts to get a little bit repetitive, and like most games do, right? It's not just World of Warcraft, but it kind of just is what it is. I think overall though, I think World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor was probably one of the worst expansions they've done, and not because the content, but just because the lack of content, because of what they've kind of their mindset with things, kind of the way they approached everything with it, the shortcuts they took, the lack of adding the things that they said they were going to add. It's just, you know, overall, I think a lot of players just kind of gave up on it and didn't want to deal with all the craziness. You know what I mean? Like the Apex crystals, I do not like the aspect of the Apex crystals. I think there were certain things that they could have done with the Apex crystals to make them okay, but overall, I don't think, oh, they're mine! Fighting for mobs. I don't know if we both tag these, if we get the credit or not. It's kind of interesting. But, you know, is what it is. What's this? Shows you how much I do Apex crystals, right? Burning stuff up. I don't even know if I need to burn stuff up. I think I have this too. Do I have? No, that's summon this thing. Can I burn this down? No, I need a lumber mill. But let's go ahead and go into this thing. Do some damage here. I don't think I've ever really used this thing. There's a lot of aspects that I haven't used in oh, and I can fly. Okay, that's very interesting, huh? Interesting. Very nice. You know, I think I'm going to end the video. I pretty much got my point across, what I was trying to talk about. The question is do you guys still play World of Warcraft? Are you playing World of Warcraft right now? Because I think a lot of players have quit the game, and I think a majority of the players that were playing, well, we know this, a majority of the players that were playing Warlords of Draenor in the beginning are not playing it anymore. So, and will you come back for Legion? I think a lot of people are hyped for Legion. I think a lot of players are going to come back to give Legion a shot. But, you know, is Legion enough for you to come back and play World of Warcraft? Alright, guys. And I'll talk to you guys soon.